Hi everyone, welcome back to Tales from the Nook, book Nooks, the Magician's Pharmacy. What is it we're making? Something magical, something spooky. I hope you're having a nice week. We're coming back to not finish off some boxes. We did that last time. This one has come apart a little bit, so I'll get a little bit of trimming done on that. So the next part is we're going to be putting some more shelves and things on the main body of the Nook. We're going to go in for K, and it's going to be K8 and two K5s. Oops. So that's K8 and two K5s. Oh. It's a bit tough to get out. Oh, there we go. There's one. Two. I think we're going to be gluing those together, or they're just going to slot in together. Oops. They slot in, but they're a bit fiddly. Let's it doesn't quite go in fully there, so we'll just have to be careful with that and make sure we get it the right way around for the for the where it's going to orientate. Oh, there you go, that's better. And that one in there. We haven't had to do much, if any, kind of sanding on the burrs, on the wood on this, which is pretty good. So a small book. Now, it looks like two small books here. This looks like two small books. I wonder whether we should have stuck two together further over here. Doesn't look like it though. What I am going to do is, because there are spare ones, I'm going to take two small ones and lose the spares, just in case. So let's make sure that we get small books and not big books. So those ones are big books. Let's do these two books. What can I can't quite read what those ones are. I'm going to stick them together. Let's see if I can squeeze the glue out today. I've been doing some therapy on my hands with some therapy putty, but practicing kind of doing this movement in it. Try and get a bit of resistance on the tendon. Right, let's see if that helps. I did unplug this earlier today. It seems to have bunged back up again. There we are, all sorted. Right. Pop them together and then stick them on the shelf. Make sure they're stuck down nicely, and then we've got a couple of books on a shelf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out one of my little clips and clip it together like that so that it glues down flat, because it's a bit wonky at the minute. So let's get Kay put back. And we're ready to start putting things in the main part. So our banners are going to go up on the side. Oh, that was a bit painful on my hand. That kind of caught it over the edge a bit. Need to use a bit less glue as well. They kind of hold themselves on because they've obviously the banners are stickers. I am sticking them down onto the wall. They might look a bit better if they just look like they're hung, but I want them to sit flush and not obscure anything else. So that's those are the banners on, and then we've got step 5, which is the clock. That's going to go right in the middle of the A there, and cover that over. So I am going to have to lay that down like that because the glue is sliding. I'm making it slide. We're going to get F3 out. The Magic Pharmacist. I can't remember what I said it was now. Close enough. Pop that there. Luckily, on this there are outlines, so I know where to pop the pieces, which is helpful. And we're going to have to get paper 218. 2 must be behind here. Oh no, it's here. I was worried for a second there. Right, so that should be all right now. Let's lift it up and pop that in the center there. So we've got a nice circular rug on the carpet, on the ground floor. In the Sims, I love putting a round rug on the Sims. It's one of my favourite things. It's the small pleasures. So now we're going to get 2 and 6 to put on the floor, but that's not it. Paper 2 and 6. Oh, 6. I thought it was this, which is not right. It is this rug here, and that's going to get stuck on the edge here. And then E17 is like a hatchet. Just pop a little bit of glue on the back there. It's so sturdy, this glue. I'm going to use my things to pop this on. Now, there is no thing for this, so we're going to have to just wing it. And I can't get the right angle to get it out of my hands. So there you go. That looks wonky when I'm looking at it on the camera, but it looks fine in real life. I wonder if my camera has just been making everything look wonky and I just look like I'm having a proper, just a really wonky book Nooks. So F4 is next, and that's just gonna, it looks like it's gonna stick just underneath. It's a magic sign, and I think that actually covers the, or does it cover the light that's behind it? Okay, so that looks like we're done for now with that. So we'll just pop it back up there, and I am completely knocking my rig around. So right, yeah, J and G. Let's get this back up here. So we've got J17 and J18. I'm going to get them out now. And then G. It's going to be G23. Whoops. Just knocking another bit out. So G23. And this doesn't actually need any glue in. It just slots in, which is nice. Oops. Try not to push it down like that. So we've got a shelf there with, oh no, you're over here. A shelf there with a sand timer and a couple of potion bottles on. I'm going to do G21. With the potions, I'm going to try and get that down a little bit. Push that down a little bit more. Such a lovely dark wood effect on these. Just needed a bit of help with that one. So, oh, there you go. So again, another shelf with some bottles on. And then we're going to get G19, which is the smaller one. And that's going to get put with K16. Magic ball. That's slotted straight in, which is great. And then G24. It's going to go with E11, which is this, well, it looks like a vulture skull. It's pretty freaky. So this one has actually got two. Have I taken the wrong one? Yeah, I've taken the wrong one. I actually need the vulture skull after, and it's E12 that I want just now. And that's going to go in the furthest one. And now we're going to put the vulture skull on. And we'll pop that there. So G25. There's a lot of shelves here. And there you go. The vulture skull. And then we're going to put a little kitten on somewhere. So G36, 38, sorry, and G39 is on the bottom, G37 and G20. I'm going to put G back because I'm going to turn the page anyway. And we want K. I want this sweet little kitten. Give him a home. So again, just so easy to click together. Get a little bit of help on that, and then pop this little guy on the top. There you go. Let's pop that there. We look like we're flying through this. Right, so step 17. So the first two. Oh, just need to crease that a little bit better. So the first two are just going to slot in. Slot in there. We're going to get G back now. And it's going to be G36. Oh, G36, which is this one. This other one's desperate to come out. And then 33 and 31. So that one's 33. And the slightly longer one is 31. I think this is going to need to be glued on. So get these lined up properly. which is not happening easily. Should go in. Oh, there you go. Just needed lifting up a little, and then there you go. It just needed a bit of help. So now we've got 33 and 31. Let me just double check which one was which. Yep. So this one's 33. I'm just gonna fix that like that. Then I think 31 goes flush with it. Maybe they're the same size, you know. Now let's have a closer look here. So I don't see how it doesn't fit. They don't fit in here together. I don't think. Oh no, they do. They fit in there together, and then G32. It's one of those optical illusions, this. It makes it look like the one that's further up is bigger. 32, I think, goes here. To kind of fill in and make it flush. There you go. It's gone together really nice, that. So now it looks like we're going to do the other side. Let's just get rid of that. Maybe another kitten on the top, who knows. So that's G27. The 26 on this side, 35. It's also on that side. 22 is hiding there. Is on the top. Now there's an instruction here. It says, here the distance to the hole is longer. So it kind of must be down like that, but then, oh, got you. Cool. Yeah, I see. So this one goes on the bottom. So what it wants me to do here is it's got a kind of divider on the shelf, and so this one's got to go in there. And then that one goes there. Well, if I can hold it steady enough. In fact, let's pop the top on first, get it situated, and then kind of pop this in like that. And then we should have G34 on the edge, and then that one, and then 28 and 30. Which, as we now know, are the same size. Oops. Right, keep it down. And let's pop a bit of glue on these two. Oh, before I put that in, let me just hold on to those with that. We've got to pop the magic ball in. And then we can pop these in the top. Oops. Oh, it's all falling out with itself. Now, it's definitely not the camera angle here. That shelf here is definitely wonky. Not the camera angle. So we're going to finish this off, and that's going to be the end of this video. I'll try and keep it to half an hour. So G29, I will just continue filming. But I'll say goodbye to you guys for this part. and you'll have to join me next week. So the small box, which apparently has a sticker on it that I've missed. Oh yeah. Right, so the big box actually gets stickers on as well. So the small box gets 16 on it, like that. And the two big boxes also get stickers. They get 15. Perfect. I'll go back to where we were. So we're going to get the small box and stick that onto the top. And 4 small books. So there's 2 small books. Let's see if I can read any of these. So this is King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, an unknown book there. Dante's Inferno, and another unknown book. So let's get those stuck together. I think I want Dante's Inferno on the top. Pop a bit of glue on the bottom. I've got some trailing glue. And these 4 books are going to not sit that way. They're going to fit that way. And put them up against there. Like that. And yeah, I think we're done. I'll pop a bit of a weight on that so that it sticks down fully. But yeah, that's really nice. I really enjoyed popping these ones together. I wonder what's going to go on to the bottom there. So yeah, I'm going to carry on filming, but you're going to have to come back next week to find out what else we do. I think we're making a table, but hopefully no upholstery. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Please consider liking and subscribing. I think I have to say that now. So yeah, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.